0 hours, 0 minutes into Emilie. I can tell you she's great. There we go. Battle Pass Welkin account, Emilie, here we go. We have Staff of Homa, artifact set, here we go. We're using the burning set, of course. Here's the stats on each of the artifacts that we're using currently. Talent level 11010, and we got C0. And our final stats are 49307. Don't care about ratio, want to see number, because we're gonna use it for Sidgewin. So it'll be fun. All right, are there better weapons? Yes. So you know, I don't have them. Okay, let's go see numbers. Here we go. Emilie with no energy. Burning 1. Burning 2. Okay, now it's constantly burning. Okay, Emilie with no tick, no resonant, with just dendro resonance. Damage, what do we got here? Ticking for 12k. Burning tick, burning tick, burning tick, burning tick, burning tick. It goes back to level 1 afterward? Okay, so she didn't for like 12k, no ulti hits, nothing. Okay. 12k, 14k, 12, 14, 48. No other hits, just using Toma. So Deepwood plus Emilie does 12k, 14k with the Homa. That's the initial damage before buffs. All right. Do Emilie, okay, and a Bennett buff only. Okay, Bennett buff Emilie. Okay, she's standing in the Bennett buff. It buffs at 20k, 24k. Okay, add Deepwood. 30k, 30k. Wow. Okay. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and do everything. Minus the Sidgewin. Okay. That was a bit of damage. That was a bit of damage. Just cleared it. Okay. Let's get a fair crit ratio. I'm gonna use deathmatch instead. Yeah, that seems better, but like, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the uptime on the E is pretty good too. So that's on 4-star weapon. So 86, 241. Wow. Every time she casts it, she gets a new one. Out of range over there, so she does have a circle of impact issue, but that's okay. Small skill issue there. That's cool. Oh, that's pretty fucking good for deathmatch, man. Let's try Navia. Maybe it'll work. Yes, it does work. Holy fuck. Yeah, this is great. Okay, yeah. Navia, Emilie. Holy shit. Yeah, wow. This is good. Holy shit. Navia, Emilie. This is way good. Yeah. So can Geo work with Emilie? Yeah, Geo works with Emilie. Animo and Geo work great with Emilie. Wow. That's great! Oh my actually looks fine. Holy shit. That's good. Wow. Okay, Navia. Navia, Emily. Didn't see that coming. That's great. Wow, Bennett, Zhangling, Navia. Wow. And you get the crystallizes for protection. You get the damage boosting. That's good. That was much better than expected. Yeah, Emily. Wow. Emily Navia, actually a thing. All right, so let's try just burning. For sure. The repositioning over here, right? And then we just do this. You can just maintain high. Okay. So now it's over there, right? But like the range is nuts, dude. We get it before with 0 ER? I don't know if we can. 0 ER, can we re-yes? Q! Yeah, I did it. Alright, Q to recast. Works totally fine. Q to reposition. Yeah, it works. That took 18 seconds for the energy recharge for Emily. Yeah, well, at 110 ER, bro. If you throw in a Hydro character into the burning team, you add on Virgin damage, which is really good, right? But you lose out on Emily's passive a little bit more. The Scent passive is the most broken part of her whole kit, but you only really get to optimize this at C1 plus. So if I use it at C0, it's really strong, but at C1 plus, you could really probably start seeing it, right? After equipping character deals triggers burning damage to the opponent or deals dendro damage, you get an 18% increase, max 2 stacks. When 2 stacks are reached, effective every 12, you get 12 energy every 12 seconds. Yeah, that's insane. 12 energy every 12 seconds is insane. Based on the categorization of the weapon is a must summon. Because it would be over a 20% increase based on the weapons that exist in the game. The only weapon that's different on is the Calamity Queller, but if you own a Calamity Queller, it's better than the other existing weapons. Just the categorization of a must summon weapon is 20% or more improvement. It is definitely a 20% or more improvement, so yes. But you don't need it. You have other options if you're wondering as a free-to-play player or a budget player, could you have other options? The answer is yes. Both the C1 and the weapon are insane. So if you're wondering if you should get the C1 or the weapon banner is quite good right now. The character banner is quite bad. So I don't know which one you want. Like if you have Yelan and Emily and you don't have either signature and you want to go for the weapon, it's probably a good choice. If you want to save for the next region, that's good too. Zero Regrets character. Now, this character is amazing. First hour of playing her, SS tier. Better than Yelan. Yep. Yelan's great. This so far is better than Yelan. So far. Restriction wise, the restrictions are less imposing than Yelan. If I was running a Favonius Yelan, which would be somewhat comparable to what I'm doing right now, it wouldn't even touch this damage. Because that's the comparison. We're using 4-star weapon Emilie versus a 4-star weapon Yelan, right? Her best 4-star is a Favonius, her best 4-star is a Deathmatch. So between the two, Emilie 4-star weapon shits on Yelan, for sure. Non-snapshot of Zhangling on that one too. Getting juggled over here, bro. Yeah, it works. Mulani will be better than everybody else. Yeah? Because Mulani will vape and then one time, and then we'll have the pyro up at more. So Mulani will now be the best version of that team, right? You know what it is? Glasses are hot in like overseas, and like when you get to like everywhere else, if you remove the glasses, I wonder how Yelan would how she would look. I bet you they come out with an Emilie skin, and the Emilie skin is like has contacts and everything else. She removes the glasses in her idol. Oh, she does. I haven't even watched her idols. That third auto attack, yeah?
Yeah.
What is that dance move? What happens? That's cool. I think it's single target. Wait, what happens? So if I put her here, she'll prioritize hitting that instead of that. That's good. Yeah, at least. I think that if you're a free-to-play player, this is actually a good character because Favonius is actually good on her. I would probably say if I'm gonna do an Emilie build, a Favonius build isn't bad. The reason Favonius is very good on Emilie is, for one, the Favonius weapon has high base attack, so that part's really good. Second reason Favonius is good on Emilie is every single Emilie team doesn't really have a Favonius weapon on it. So if you give Emilie the Favonius weapon, it's very similar to giving Yelan the Favonius weapon. So Yelan with a Favonius weapon on a team is quite good, right? Why is it good? Well, it helps the battery for the character and the team composition so that you can have better rotations. So it's actually a very strong weapon for a sub DPS to have. And like Yelan, Yelan is able to get a large amount of ER on the weapon and a low amount of base attack, but the reverse is true for Emilie, where she's got a high amount of base attack with a low amount of ER. So it's perfect for her. The biggest problem with Emilie, for everybody, and you don't want to do this. This is the biggest mistake on Emilie. When you press your E, you only ever press the E once. The whole fight, you only ever press it once. You never press it ever again. Never ever press E. Easiest way to nerf your damage on Emilie is pressing E a second time. Don't ever press E. So here's what you can do with an Emilie. You can go out on the floor, press a Bennett buff, press an Emilie burst, and it's just gonna do damage, right? Inside the Bennett buff. Then it'll place the casket down afterward. Then you switch to your other characters on the team composition, whatever they may be. Do your particle funneling, whatever you're gonna do for the team. Okay? But don't press E. Just press Q. Don't ever press E, just press Q. If you don't ever even need to press E. The only time you even need to press E is because you're out of energy and you need to press E at the start of the fight. Because it always sets your thing at 0.
Hello, my name is Emilie. Is your inquiry perfume related by any chance? If your inquiry is of a different nature, I suggest we find a quieter place to talk.
Doesn't hit the same. It's definitely different.
Good night. I could recommend quite a few fragrances to help with sleep if you want, but letting your body fall asleep naturally is always best. I must admit, I'm not very good at coming up with topics to talk about. Simply put, I'm not the best conversationalist, but if there's anything you want to share, good or bad, I'm always willing to listen.
It's like if Ashikai was a perfumer.